guys, this is your workout demo for Thursday. All right, we're going to start off with a warm up with a 5-minute AMRAP. All right, we'll start on the bike. It's going to be 400 meters on the bike erg. Then you're going to go right into 20 mountain climbers, 10 single leg V-ups, and then 10 lateral step ups on your box. And you're going to keep repeating those 4 movements for 5 minutes. All right, so for those mountain climbers, all right, we're down in that kind of plank position, and we're just going to drive the knee to our forearms, back and forth, keeping those hips down. And coming down onto the floor with those single leg, alternating 5 each side, and then lateral step ups on our box. 5 on the right, 5 on the left. All right, so just make sure we're standing all the way up on that box. All right, we'll keep repeating that for 5 minutes, including the bike. After that, we're gonna head to the barbell for a little barbell warm-up, since we have some snatch work. For our barbell warm-up, we're gonna start with 5 snatch grip lift off. All right, so we're gonna set up in our snatch position. All right, feet underneath our hips, barbell should be right up against our shins, shoulders back and down, chest is up. All right, from here, we're going to push our feet into the floor, hips and shoulders rising at the same time. We're going to come up and just clear that knee, and then coming right back down. So we're just working that first pull to the knee, pushing into the floor, and lifting those hips and shoulders at the same time. All right, we want to avoid putting the hips up first and then pulling. All right, so just that first initial pull till we clear the knees. All right, from there we're going to go 5 snatch grip deadlifts. So setting up once again in that same start position, pushing into the floor, and then stand at the top. All right, so 5 snatch grip deadlifts. All right, just working a little bar path. Then 5 snatch pulls. All right, so putting a little bit more energy into the barbell, pushing into the floor once again, clearing the knees, coming through, and then we're going to get that big extension up at the top, coming up onto the toes, making sure that we're timing it just as we clear those hips. All right, so we don't want to pull too early. So full speed, going for 5 snatch pulls. All right, make sure we get that nice big shrug. Then we're going to go 5 muscle snatch. You can do these from a hang position. We're just turning the barbell over and pressing out over. So we're getting that quick turnover through the hip and then pressing out versus rebending underneath the barbell. All right, then we're gonna go to 5 overhead squats. That barbell will be balanced over our hips and heels. Use those hips, we're gonna send the butt back and down, and all the way down into our squat, then standing for 5, all right? And then we're gonna put it all together for 5 full snatch. Sitting up in the bottom, putting all the pieces together for 5 full squat snatches. All right, and that'll be our barbell warm-up. Then we're gonna go into our snatch piece. All right, you'll spend a little bit of time warming up your snatches. All right, and then we're gonna do a complex of power snatch with squat snatch. All right, so the first set's gonna be 2 power snatch right into 2 squat snatch. You'll do that at about 60%. We'll do another set of 2 power snatch, 2 squat snatch at 65%. Then we're gonna do 2 power snatch with 1 squat snatch for 2 sets, all right, at 70%. All right, and then another set, this time 1 power snatch, 1 squat snatch for 2 sets at 75%. All right, so we're gonna be increasing those percentages. The reps will come down a little bit for that, okay? For that first one, 2 power snatch, catching above 90 degrees, and then setting up for 2 squat snatch. Make sure that we're working on getting underneath the barbell, nice big hip extension before we drop under, okay? So starting at lighter load, 60%, working up to about 75% for Thursday, all right? And then we're gonna get into some snatch pulls, 3 sets of 3 at 100%, all right, of your snatch 1 rep max. So setting up again from the floor, make sure we're using our hook grip, we're pushing the feet into the floor, clearing the knees, and coming up for that nice big extension, okay? 3 sets of 3. for our snatch pulls, right? And that's right after our snatch complex, okay? Then we're gonna get into our workout. It's gonna be a 20-minute EMOM. All right, minute 1 is gonna be 15 calories for the guys, 12 for the ladies on the bike erg. If you're doing the echo bike, it'll be 12 and 9, all right? Minute 2, you'll be doing 12 box jump up and overs, all right? Advanced will be 15 box jump up and overs. Minute 3, you're gonna do 3 power snatch. You will start that first set at 65%, and then every third minute, you will then increase the load, just building across the EMOM, all right? So you'll have about 5 sets to kind of build in weight if you'd like, 3 power snatch on every third minute, all right? And then minute 4 is gonna be 10 toes to bar, right? If we don't have a rig, we're working from home, we can do V-ups or we can do lying dumbbell toes to bar, all right? And then if we're doing dumbbell snatch instead, you'll just do a set of 12 alternating sides, right, on that third minute, okay? So that will be our workout for Thursday. I'll go over the movements here shortly. If you are at home as well and don't have access to a bike or a rower or any machine, that'll be a 300-meter run, all right? For the box jump up and overs, 20 inches for the guys, 24 for the ladies. Finding our box, keeping our eyes on that box, we're coming down, stepping over, okay? You do not need to show full extension at the top since we're going to be going over to the other side, all right? 15 if you're going advanced for the guys, all right? And then again, those snatch, 3 power snatch starting at about 65%, coming down, catching in our power position, all right? For 3, and then you are welcome to build and load across the EMOM, all right? And then our 10 toes to bar. Again, if we don't have access to a rig, then we can do either V-ups or a lying toes to bar. With the V-ups, we're gonna just be in that nice hollow position, coming up, tapping the toes for a set of 10, all right? If we are at home, we can then do dumbbell snatch, alternating for 12. Total on those every third minute of that EMOM, all right? So that'll be our work for Thursday. If we are at home, don't have a barbell for our strength work, you guys will do 3 sets of 12, double dumbbell hang snatch, right? And then working on 3 sets of 12, 6 each side, overhead squat with the dumbbell. All right, so that double dumbbell snatch. Hang position. Just working on pressing the dumbbells overhead. And then that overhead squat. We're gonna have that dumbbell up overhead, keeping that arm in nice and close, sending the hips back and down, coming all the way down into our squat, and standing. All right, working on some good shoulder mobility as we come down, all right? That is our work for Thursday. We'll finish off with some recovery round 1. We're gonna start first with child's pose. Sitting back on those heels, all right? You're gonna come down flat. You can have your arms extended out in front of you. We'll hold here for 60 seconds for just a nice stretch of that low back, all right? Then we're gonna go into dragon, all right? So back leg extended, front leg, we're just gonna kind of lunge and drop the hips down to the floor, squeezing our glutes, keeping that chest upright. We'll hold here for 60 seconds, and we'll hit the opposite side for 60 seconds. Then we're gonna go right into a active down dog position. So we're setting the hips up, pressing the heels into the floor. We'll be there for 30 seconds, then coming down to the floor for a seated straddle, all right? So just kind of a wide seated straddle. You can come down, drop the chest to the floor, forearms or your chest, hands just kind of hinging forward, or if you want to grab the toes, that is fine too. Right after that, we'll do another down dog for 30 seconds. Again, pressing the feet into, or your heels into the floor, and then we're going to move into a frog position. And you can kind of turn the feet out, coming down onto our forearms. You'll send the hips back towards your heels, full chest down. A nice hip opener. We'll do this for about 60 to 90 seconds. All right, and then we're gonna finish off with seal or Sphinx for 60 seconds. So the seal, hands under the shoulders. I'm gonna press up for a nice stretch of that low back, those abs. All right, holding here. If that's too much, you can come up onto the forearms for that stretch as well. And that will be our work for Thursday. All right, we hope to see you guys in this weekend. Have a great day. Take care.